family. We're joined on stage by the Honorable Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and the Prime Ministerial candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, the Honorable Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips. PPP family, we will begin our rally in a few minutes' time. There are hundreds of people trying to get their way into this rally, coming from Fort Wellington side and coming from as far as number 5 side. So they will be here shortly and we will commence our meeting in a few minutes. Are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? Comrades, we will commence our rally in a few minutes' time. As I said before, there are hundreds of persons trying to make their way into the venue. So we'll give them a few minutes and then we will commence our rally. Are we ready for September 1st? PPP family! We are creating the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. We are voting PPPC. PPP family. Forward together for a better Guyana. We vote in PPPC. Region 5 is red. Region 5 is red. Forward together for a better Guyana. Comrades, as I said, we'll begin our rally in a few minutes' time. Hundreds of persons are still trying to make their way into the venue. Forward together for a better Guyana. Are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? Progress must continue. Development must continue. Forward together for a better Guyana.
Election time, we love the jamming.
PPP family, are we ready? Forward together for a better Guyana. Comrades on the roadside, make your way into the venue. I know hundreds of you are still trying to make your way into the venue. PPP family, Bad Settlement, Hopetown, number 5, Bushland, Cotton Tree, Rosigdal, Maiconi, Port, Diop, Region 5, are we ready? Forward together for a better Guyana. Comrades on the roadside, kindly make your way into the venue. Are we ready for September 1st? PPP family, we are ready, and not even the rain can stop us. Not even the rain can stop us. We will create the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. Are we ready? Forward together for a better Guyana. Are we ready? Bad Settlement, are we ready? Forward together for a better Guyana. Not even the rain can stop us. Forward together. Forward together. Are we ready? September 1st. Rain or shine. We vote in PPPC. Even the rain can't stop us. We're creating the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. Region 5. Region 5. Region 5. Blessings. Blessings. Are we ready? PPP family. Comrades, we have on ground His Excellency the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and the presidential candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan. Let's give him a real Region 5 love. Region 5, are we ready? Port Settlement, are we ready? Hope Town, are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? Progress must continue. Forward together for a better Guyana. Blessings. The rain was indeed a blessing as we're creating the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. Region 5 going red. Region 5 is red. Region 5 voting PPPC. Progress must continue. Development must continue. Are we ready? Are we ready, Region 5? Progress must continue. Forward together. Forward together for a better Guyana. Comrades, we will commence our rally in a few minutes. Region 5, are you ready? Progress must continue. Development must continue. Forward together for a better Guyana. Region 5 is red. Region 5 voted PPPC. There's still hundreds of persons trying to make their way into the venue. We will be giving them a few minutes, after which we'll begin our rally. Forward together for a better Guyana. PPP family, are we ready? PPP family, are we ready? PPP family, are we ready? Region 5 family, are we ready? We brought in PPPC. Hundreds of persons are still trying to make their way into this venue. We'll be giving them a few minutes, after which we'll begin our rally. We're creating the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. Region 5 is red. Let me see, Region 5 is red. Region 5 voting PPPC. Forward together for a better Guyana. As I said, hundreds of persons are still trying to make their way into the venue. We'll give them a few minutes, after which we'll begin our rally. Are we ready for September 1st? Are we ready to support progress? Development must continue. Progress must continue. Region 5 is red. Forward together for a better Guyana. As I said, hundreds of persons are still trying to make their way into the venue. We'll be giving them a few minutes more, after which we'll begin our rally. Forward together! Forward together! For a better Guyana! Forward together! For a better Guyana! PPPC family! PPPC family! Are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? We're creating the largest red tsunami Region 5 has ever seen. Region 5 is red. Region 5 is red. Progress must continue. Development must continue. Forward together. Forward together. Let me hear you. Forward together. For a better Guyana. PPP family! PPP family! Are we ready? PPP family! Are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? Region 5 is red. Region 5 voting PPPC. Forward together. Forward together. For a better Guyana. As I said, there's still hundreds of persons trying to make their way into the venue. We'll be giving them a few minutes, after which we'll begin our rally for today. PPP family! PPP family! We have in the crowd His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and the presidential candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan is making his way through. We also have among you in the crowd the Honorable Vice President and General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo. PPP family. PPP family. Are we ready? Joining us on stage. Joining us on stage is His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, and the presidential candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. Also joining us on stage, Honorable Vice President and General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo.
PPP winning this again. 5 more years upon them. Let's all revive. Give thanks for life. Irfaan winning this again. Yeah. Progress must continue. Progress must continue, yeah. Progress must continue. Irfaan winning it again, yeah. Progress must continue. Progress must continue, yeah. Progress must continue. Irfaan winning it again. 5 more years upon them. 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 PPP winning this again. 5 more years upon them. Let's all revive. Give thanks for life. Irfaan winning this again. PPP winning this again.
PPP family, we're fortunate to be joined by the entire Force family at Bharrat Settlement. Show them some love. I will now invite the PYO comrades for the garlanding of our leaders and candidates on stage. PPP family, are we ready? We'll now begin our rally with a national song. So I'd like to call on Mr. Calvin Barnett to perform Oh Beautiful Guyana.
Guyana, oh my lovely native land, more dear to me than all the world. I see what sun-kissed land, or down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic blown into a fury. Oh, my lovely native land, more dear to me than all the world. Thy see what sun kissed around, or down upon the borders, looking out upon the deep, the great Atlantic blown into a fury, or asleep at morn, at noon, or better in the crimson sunset's glow. I love thee, oh, I love thee. Oh, I love
Thank you, Calvin Burnett. Are we ready? I will now invite a very young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, an educator by profession, an individual who would have dedicated our life to service to our community. Help me in welcoming young Puja Mohamed to the microphone.
Thank you. Comrades all, good afternoon. Region 5, good afternoon. Today I stand before you on the PPPC's platform, proud, confident, and inspired because we are a part of a movement that does not just talk about the future, but invest in every single day. That future is our young people. The People's Progressive Party Civic has always believed that the dreams, talents, and ambitions of our young people are the foundation for building a stronger Guyana. This is not just a slogan. It is a commitment backed by actions, programs, and opportunities that are changing lives. I am a proud candidate of the national list and geographic list of the People's Progressive Party Civic. My friends, the PPPC is not waiting for tomorrow to empower our youths. They are doing it now, today. Because we know when young people just 22 days remaining for election, our Vice President, Dr. Jagdeo, said, and I quote, let us eat, sleep, and wake PPPC. Let's keep on moving forward with the PPPC. So on September 1st, come out with your families, friends, and neighbors and vote resoundingly. Put your X next to the cup. One good term deserves another. Vote PPPC.
Thank you, Puja, Mohamed. I will now invite to the microphone another young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, an entrepreneur. Help me in welcoming Miss Tanuja Singh.
Region 5, PPP family, young people, let's make some noise if we are ready to lead the future. This is our moment, this is our time, and the PPPC is the only party that truly gets it. Real opportunities, real inclusion, real progress. Comrades, this is not just a political party. This is a movement that believes the future belongs to young minds and that the youth are the lifeblood of this nation. Comrades, under the bold, visionary leadership of Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, supported by the strength and service of Prime Minister Brigadier Mark Phillips, and guided by the wisdom and lifelong commitment of Vice President Dr. Jagdeo, young people are finally being heard, seen, and supported like never before. Our voices matter, our presence is recognized, and real doors are opening for our growth and leadership. So, on September 1st, let's show up loud, proud, ready to lead. Let's vote for Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. Let's vote for the PPPC. Thank you.
PPP family! This is a reflection of the PPP family. We have a representation of every race in Guyana. That is what we stand for. PPP family! I will now invite to the microphone another young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic. Join me in welcoming Mr. Travis Pilgrim.
Region 5, good afternoon. Region 5, we have joined the Red Tsunami. Region 5, look around you. You can see representation from each and every race. People's Progressive Party is the only multi-ethnic party in this country. Comrades, today I rise to speak to you not only as a youth representative of the People's Progressive Party Civic, of a believer of the movement led by His Excellency President Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. My fellow youths, youth empowerment is more than a policy, it is inclusion. We have seen the inclusion of youths, young leaders in parliaments, on boards, in decision making, comrades. Comrades, we live in Region 5, which is the largest agricultural region. We see during 2015 to 2020, the cruel APNU AFC government at the time de-emphasized this sector, put this sector into a coma. But in 2020, we see President Mohamed Irfaan Ali revitalize this sector, comrades. Comrades, this is leadership, this is purpose. So we know come September 1st, we have only one choice, to vote for the People's Progressive Party Civic and re-elect His Excellency President Mohamed Irfaan Ali. Thank you.
Thank you, Travis Pilgrim. I will now invite yet another young candidate, another young activist of the People's Progressive Party. Join me in welcoming Miss Alicia Rodrigues to the microphone.
Region 5, how are we doing? Your Excellency President Mohamed Irfaan Ali, Honorable Vice President Dr. Jagdeo, Honorable Prime Minister Mark Brigadier Phillips, our First Lady Miss Arya Ali, comrades all, I stand before you today humbled by the responsibility and inspired by the vision that guides our beloved nation. It is a privilege to share this movement with true champions of Guyana nation. I am Alicia Rodrigues, a proud daughter of Region 5 and a passionate supporter of the People's Progressive Party. Comrades, this afternoon, I stand before you to speak on something that matters the most to me, youth empowerment and sports in Region 5. Comrades, our young people in Region 5 are full with talent, they're full with potential. We are seeing new sports facility upgraded. Grounds throughout Region 5 are being upgraded under the Ministry of Culture, Youth and Sports. Comrades, sports build discipline, teamwork, and leadership. And the People's Progressive Party know that they're the only party that can bring youths to the front line of sports in Guyana. Comrades, I have seen footballers, cricketers, and athletes overlooked, now being supported, coached, and celebrated under the PPPC government. Comrades, this is what real developments look like. This is what happens when you get a government that invests in its people. The PPPC has made it clear. Us youths are not being sidelined. We are priorities. Comrades, whether you're a student, you're an entrepreneur, you're a young professional, this government is building a future with us at the center. So comrades, come September the 1st, I will proudly vote to re-elect our presidential candidate, His Excellency Dr. Mohamed Irfaan. Comrades, come September the 4th, I will be proudly voting to re-elect our Prime Minister candidate, Phillips. Comrades, come September the 4th, I will be voting to re-elect our Vice President, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo. Region 5, this is our time. Let's rise, let's vote, and let us put back the People's Progressive Party in government. Thank you. Long live the People's Progressive Party!
The People's Progressive Party is the only party that truly supports youth and youth empowerment in Guyana. Allow me to invite yet another young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic. I will now invite Mr. Ricardo Phillips to the microphone.
Region 5, are you ready for the 4th of September? Are you ready for the second term for President Irfaan? Comrades and friends, it is a distinct privilege to be here this afternoon as a young leader and a candidate for the People's Progressive Party Civic. Comrades, I stand here as a believer in leadership, visionary leadership, the leadership of the leaders of the People's Progressive Party Civic, and Dr. Mohamed Irfaan, our president and presidential candidate. As a civil engineer, I know that strong foundations create enduring and lasting benefits and bonds. Comrades, a strong foundation that has been set by the President, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan, for the future of this country, has created a nation that is resilient, that is inclusive, and that is thriving. Comrades, under his guidance, we've launched transformative projects in roads, bridges, buildings, and all other infrastructure. Comrades, and these aren't accidental. These are achievements that are well thought of and fruits of forward-thinking government. Comrades, to the youth of Region 5, I want to see a better Guyana. I want to see a better Guyana for myself, for my family, for you and your families. Comrades, without a People's Progressive Party Civic-led government, we cannot achieve this. We cannot. Comrades, the People's Progressive Party Civic is the only government that has uplifted the lives of every single man, woman, and child in this country. And that's why, comrades, on the 4th of September, your vote is your dignity. Your vote is everything for us. Comrades, come out early, bring out your family, bring out your numbers, and let's vote for the People's Progressive Party Civic.
Thank you. Thank you, Comrade Ricardo. The People's Progressive Party is the only multi-ethnic political party in this country that caters for all Guyana, regardless of where you live or how you look. Allow me to invite to the microphone yet another young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic. Brothers and sisters, join with me as we welcome Mr. Sordas Ramjatan to the microphone.
Region 5, good afternoon! Are you ready for victory? As a young person from Region 5, I stand proudly with the People's Progressive Party Civic, the only party that keeps our promises, trustworthy, reliable, and delivers for all of Guyana. Comrades, since 2020, we have seen real progress in our region. From better roads, to street lights, to bridges, more jobs, more youths in training and on scholarships. We have delivered over 39,000 scholarships countrywide. And that's not all. Tertiary education is now free. Our farmers haven't been forgotten. They have received fertilizers, improved drainage and irrigation, and farming tools. Region 5, the People Progressive Party Civic didn't forget us. They invested in us. We, the youths, are not just the future. We are the present. And with the People's Progressive Party Civic, we have a government that believes in our power, in our potential, and in our dreams. Let's keep moving forward. Come September 1st, let's rise together as one strong family and vote for the party that stands with you, works for you, and delivers for you. The People Progressive Party Civic.
Thank you, Mr. Sordas, Ramjatan. The People's Progressive Party Civic is the only political party, the only political organization that caters for the youths of this country. Allow me at this time to invite another young candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic. I now invite to the microphone Dr. Nardio Basidio.
Woodley Park, but I am home, and here is where we belong, because Woodley Park, but is PPPC to the bone, and here we are to demonstrate. We are going to demonstrate come September 1st that they cannot fool us, because come September 1st, as we always do on every election, we choose what is best for us, and that is there is only one party that can bring all of us together for the good of Guyana, and that's the People's Progressive Party. Let us not forget, comrades and friends, that when they came in 2015 and promised hefty and all sorts of goodies, but the other day they left us in the back dam. And you know what they said? They raised the rent on us as rice farmers. And they left us in the back dam and they said, rice is private business. Tell them no more. Because we are going to continue the progress of this country. And we are going to make sure that progress continues. Today, more than ever, when we look at our party's list and our list of candidates, they can't even touch the toes of what they see those men are and those women are. We have one of the best and the most talented group of people to move this country forward, and that comes with the People's Progressive Party. Today, I stand proud with you, my people of Bharrat, as a veterinarian. And when I look on stage, I see a gentleman here when he was president, and he believed in young people. He sought scholarship for us when nobody else wanted to hear what we were saying. He ensured that they have an educated people in Region 5 so that we can have leadership when it is necessary. And that is what you call progress of any country. And that person is no other than Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, the man with the mission. Let me say this, Comrade Irfaan, our presidential candidate, he and I came through the PYO together. And I can tell you this in front of him, he has stood out to be one of the smartest guys we ever come across. Let's put our hands together for that. And standing right beside him is a person that caters for every single person. And that is an unsung hero, our First Lady, Miss Arya Ali. When they say that we're taking care of everybody, you know what we did? The first family was the only first family in this country that had ever raised money to take care of animals. And that's a plus. And that we will be voting for another term so that this family can continue the good work that they're doing. So come September 1st, my people, don't allow them to come with lofty promises and fool you. We will always vote PPPC because it is the only party that can move Guyana forward together for a better future. Thank you.
Forward together for a better Guyana. Are we ready? I will now invite to the microphone another candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, Mr. Leonard Craig, to the microphone.
Good afternoon, PPPC family! With all protocols observed, let me hasten. And I want to start this afternoon by telling you a story. When I was about 10, 11 years old, I wrote common entrance at the time I was living in quarantine. And I passed to go to President's College. And my parents did not know anything about President's College. And a lot of people came to tell them, if you go, they're going to feed him with worms in the porridge, this, that, and all kinds of things. And they decided that they will not let me go. And they sent me to New Amsterdam Multilateral School. Not that anything is wrong with multi, but they made a life-changing decision not to send me to PC based on false information and rumors. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what the opposition is doing to you. They are making false allegations and causing you to make decisions, life-changing, life-altering decisions based on false information and lies. Ladies and gentlemen, I came from that side. And I can tell you that I stood even in this very village and proudly stand for the AFC and ask you to follow and vote for them. But when things have changed, I gotta be honest and come back and tell you that the People's Progressive Party is making progress to the extent where you must always vote for the PPP. Ladies and gentlemen, let me attack a problem quickly. because I have just about 1 minute left. Look at the color of my skin and look at who I am. I am a black man, Afro-Guyanese in Guyana. And they will try to tell you that if you were born in this skin, you must always support the PNC. And the PNC, as if they own you, they stand up as if it were by the hospital and watch to see all the baby born. And if you were born Afro-Guyanese, oh, we got one there. But them in own you and them in own me. And feel free to vote your conscience come September 1. They have, let me just plug these two things quickly. They got one of them chaps who like to come on your TV and on the internet to tell you about diabolical use of resources. And they want you to hate, hate, hate. And they want you to look like them, screw face and shoe face. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this quickly. Do you know what is VAT, value-added tax? The people who you pay value-added tax to in the store are just collection agencies for the GRA. And this man collect your VAT and never pay it over, use up your money, and then people saying he must be finance minister. Tell them when you see them that the only vacancy that we will have after September 1 would be shadow in front of it. And they got a woman who is a pretender to be prime minister. When her party was still negotiating to be part of a coalition, she cut ground under all of them and went and make a deal with Arbery to become prime minister. Well, tell she gonna never become prime minister in this Guyana because we vote in PPP. And one last thing before I go, on the lighter side, them boys talking about the 3B, 5B, and 10B that they used to get. And they say that Granger could take care of people from childhood to adulthood. And Sharma heard the man, and Sharma said, no, from the cradle to the grave. But then me by Ramjatan, here Sharma says so, and Ramjatan come, and Ramjatan no say no from birth till death. But let me tell you something here this afternoon, Bart. PPP will take care of you from erection to resurrection. A quick one for you. And the last time I said that, somebody came up to me and said, man, you little bias. Erection is a man thing. What happened to the women? So I got a woman thing for you. And hear me, from the moment she slime up till you get caught up, we gonna take care of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Craig. Mr. Leonard Craig, thank you. And them in on me too, nor the thousands of other black persons supporting the People's Progressive Party Civic across Region 5. Them in on we. Brothers and sisters, I will now invite Miss Fiona Singh to entertain us.
Who are we? We are the PPPC. We are your family. We live in unity. Who are we? We are the PPPC, the number one party, looking out for everybody. We don't care about color and we don't care about race. Come join hands together. Let's keep building one Guyana. Forward together for a better Guyana. One PPP, never two. We got cash run from the day you're born until you close your eyes. PPP is the party, please choose wise. We deliver the bridge, the road and the school. Please don't let the opposition make you no fool. Who are we? We are the PPPC. We are your family. We live in unity. Who are we? We are the PPPC, the number one party, looking out for everybody. We don't care about color and we don't care about race. Come join hands together. Let's keep building one Guyana. Progress all the way. Red nation to the world. One Guyana. The color red is here to stay. I promise you, my friend, you can win no day. PPP is the party to build this country. Put your eggs by the cup, let we live happily. We are one nation, we are one destiny. We never leave out anybody. Them at a party just watching we. Them talking about we cause them scared of we. Got a great president, Irfaan, champion of the earth, the best VP. The real brigadier, Uncle Markey. Wake up all the ministers in the party. Who are we? We are the PPPC. We are your family. We live in unity. Who are we? We are the PPPC, the number one party, looking out for everybody. We don't care about color and we don't care about race. Come join hands together. Let's keep building one Guyana.
Berbice Massive, how you doing? Now listen, if anybody tell you to vote for any other party, I want you to tell them, Stupidity, you're pagale. Come September 1st, we voting back President Irfaan Ali. Make some noise! Thank you very much.
Thank you, Fiona Singh. September 1st, we vote in PPPC. Comrades, at this time, I would like to invite to the microphone another candidate of the People's Progressive Party, Civic. He is no other than your regional chairman, our regional chairman, Mr. Victan Ramford.
Region 5, we are voting PPPC. Comrades, I must say I am extremely happy and pleased with the progress and development that has taken place in this region from 2020 to 2025. Comrades, we have seen developments in all corners and sectors of this region. My friends, back in 2015 to 2020, Region 5 was a region that was going down all the time. And under the leadership of the People's Progressive Party Civic government, we have seen agriculture on the rise in Region 5. We have seen Region 5 taking back its place as the largest agriculture producing region in this country. My friends, we are experiencing better drainage and irrigation, better farm-to-market roads, better community roads, and also in the health sector, we are enjoying better medical service. Over the past 5 years, we would have built 3 additional health centers in Region 5. We have trained more health workers than any other time before in this region. And only recently, your president, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan, commissioned the Bharrat Regional Hospital. My comrades, that is progress for our region. Comrades, there is much more to come, and we will continue to develop this region and to make it the best region to invest in when it comes to agriculture. My friends, we have seen the many young people of Region 5 now involved in agriculture and treating agriculture as a business, and we are progressing strongly. So my comrades, come out on September the 1st and vote solidly for the People's Progressive Party Civic, and let the progress continue. Thank you very much.
You live. So my brothers and sisters, at this time, I would like to invite another candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic. He is no other than Mr. Derek John, the Tushao of Maracaibo.
PPP family, are you ready for September the 1st? I feel so humble to share this stage with great leaders, leaders with vision, leaders that are people-centered, leaders who are there in every sector. This afternoon, I want to make some very informed statement. It's not based on promises, it's not based on assumption, but it's based on facts. Because a lot of times, people come to you with promises, but we have learned our lesson from 2015 to 2020, where people come with lots of fancy promises, which they didn't fulfill. But tell them this year that we are not being fooled. We are a people that have learned, and we are people who are prepared only to vote for PPPC.
So why do we need to vote for PPPC? You know that. But I want you to take the message out that the reason why we are voting for PPPC, because we have world-class leaders with vision.
We are voting PPPC because it is the only multi-nation party that is very inclusive.
Whether you are an Indo-Guyanese, whether you are Afro-Guyanese, whether you are American Guyanese, or you are a Chinese Guyanese, it is a party that is very inclusive. A party that is built on unity. A party that respects everybody, religion, class, or anything else. And that is the party we are voting come September the 1st. But not only that, we are voting for a party that have real world class projects, world-class programs, world-class a movement that we have seen transforming our country to being a country that is making the world news every single day. Look at how many investors are coming into this beautiful country. And you know why? It's because we have a people's-centered government that wants to make the lives of people in Guyana better, crafting a future that we all can be proud of. And I must thank, you see these gentlemen down here? We must thank them. There's a lot of reason why we need to give them credit. Because a lot of times people want to discredit honorable names. But let me tell you something. That these people cannot take out their dark glasses. That's why when they come to you, they are wearing dark glasses. Tell them to take out their dark glasses and watch in your face. And tell them that their dark glasses are giving them some problems because they are not seeing real development. I want to let you know that from the shores of the Atlantic to the borders of Brazil and Venezuela and Suriname, every single inch of our beautiful country is being developed, is being transformed. I want to tell you, whether you are Indo-Guyanese, whether you're Amerindian Guyanese, whether you're Afro-Guyanese, is everybody is benefiting from the various resources that our government is providing for people. And that's the reason why we will be voting confidently for the cup. And next reason, and finally, I want to close with this. Why we are voting for the cup? Because we will use the cup to do what? Because the cup is full. And when we drink from the cup, we will pass out the wind. And so the wind don't have a space in the cup. I want to thank you so much. And we are voting PPPC. Let's hear it. PPPC.
Thank you, Tushaw, Derek John. The People's Progressive Party is the only political party that caters from all Guyana. At this time, I would like to invite to the microphone Mr. Julius Nurse, a sugar worker employed by Gaisuko, Blaymont Estate.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. Region 5, who we voting? Come September the 1st, as a sugar worker, a representative, you know that your life has been entrusted under this government. No other government than the PPPC. We will transform Guyana and the sugar workers of the world. This government has delivered to sugar workers, parents. They have bailed this industry out, giving our workers $60 billion in the sugar industry. And lo and behold, they have given in wages and salary over 55% to you, the people. So come September the 1st in Region 5, we will vote in PPPC and to transform progress, prosperity, and championship. As a member here, I stand firmly to tell you not to be complacent. You must come out. We have a leader, a visionary leader, the champion, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, Vice President, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, Prime Minister Mark Phillips. In closing, ladies and gentlemen, we, as a part of the union, the highest umbrella in the union, has endorsed the president for a second term. So come September the 1st, we're voting PPP. Let the progress continue. Thank you.
Progress must continue. Come September 1st, we vote in PPPC. Brothers and sisters, I will now invite another candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, a religious leader. Help me in welcoming Mr. Imtiaz Altaf Khan to the microphone.
PPP family, good afternoon. First, I must say that it's quite a pleasure and honor to be among the most honorable of our country. You know, sometimes I think that we cannot come to our blessing because we are breathing the same air as the honorables. Because as we look around the world, we can see the leaders and all the corruption. And it's quite an honor, I must say, it's quite an honor to have the best in the business on the stage. As a worker of Blame Monteste in Gaisuku, I have worked over 20 years. And for the past 10 years, I must say something. For the past 10 years, going back to 2015, the opposition government, the APNU, they would have promised us 20%. And unfortunately, we have struggled for the past 5 years, from 2015 to 2020, and not receiving not at least 1%. Now, come 2020, our beloved government, under His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan, we have seen an increase. And it is, do remember this, it is a history that it is the first time that Gaisuku have signed a contract with the government for 3 years. Come last year, we would have known 10%. This year, 8%. And next year, for the Gaisuku workers, 9%. And as I was described as a leader, I just want we all to know that come September 1st, we must be fair to our conscience. When I said fair to our conscience, that when we come to vote, we first think about ourselves, then we also think about our family, then we think about our community, then we think about our country at large. And I said about community, being the president of our sports club in Shilstong, I must say it was instrumental by under His Excellency, Comrade Irfaan Ali. I must say that it was instructed by him for our fence. Fencing of the ground. And it is the first playground in Shilstong to have the kiddies corner, as it was mentioned by His Honorable Dr. Charles Rumsey. I must say, and I must thank the government, because as a president of our village, I'm proud and I'm happy. So I just want to say, come September 1st, who we're voting for? PPP! Thank you very much.
Progress! Development! We vote in PPPC! Brothers and sisters, I'm most honored to now invite to the microphone a young lady who would have been walking the streets of our region, who have been part and parcel of our development. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to invite to the microphone the Honorable Minister of Local Government and Regional Development, the Honorable Sonia Parag.
My beloved Region 5, we can feel the love from you this afternoon. And we are going to love you right back from 2025 to 2030 as we head into the 2025 general and regional elections. My comrades, as I watch you this afternoon, I can see that you're looking at us directly as we speak to you. And the reason that you're all here this afternoon is that you have the confidence that in the last 5 years, the People's Progressive Party Civic has brought development to this region. And you have the trust and the confidence that we will walk into 2025 with you in partnership, in development, prosperity, and unity in this region. Region number 5, you know why you have the confidence in us? Because the development and the progress has been tremendous in this region. Let me start with when I went into my office, the Ministry of Public Service. The records that I saw for region number 5 from 2015 to 2025 was that region number 5 was the lowest region for the coastal regions to ever receive training or a scholarship or a free tertiary education. And in the last 5 years, we have changed that, because today I stand on this podium and I say with confidence and conviction to you that under Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali's led administration, this region now stands at over 5,000 Region 5 residents who are in training and who have received scholarships. More than that, I want you to take a very good look at the President, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali, at the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, at our Prime Minister, Brigadier Retired Mark Phillips. And these 3 men have been leading the charge on climate security, energy security, and food security in the last decades. But region number 5 here is why you have to be proud. In an effort to lead that charge and lead it with excellence in food security, you are the largest agricultural producing region in this country. And the support that have been given to the sugar workers, whether you're from Bath Settlement, whether you're from Rossignol, Shieldstown, Blairmont, to the support that have been given to the farmers, whether you're from Myconey or you're from Myconey Branch Road or from Port or wherever you are. The support that has been given. The Hope Light Canal is one of the largest projects that we're doing in region number 5 under His Excellency's leadership. And do you know what that Hope Light Canal will do for you? It will reduce flooding, but more than that, it will open agricultural lands for our farmers to be able to thrive. Our young people will be able to go into farming. This region has also been one of those regions that has benefited tremendously from the small business grant. And in the next 5 years, we will see more young people being able to own their own businesses. So when a fly-by-night party comes to you and tell you, and as a matter of fact, don't tell you, that they have copied wholesale from the PPPC manifesto and tell you that we can do this and do it better, you tell them it has been done by the PPPC
it will continue. Every time you look at a candidate for the People's Progressive Party Civic on this stage, you are looking at a representation of yourself. When you go out to vote on the 1st of September 2025, your X next to the cup is not just for the People's Progressive Party Civic. It is for your progress, your development, and your prosperity. We will continue to increase old age pension. We will continue to give support to the Because We Care cash grant. We will continue to give support to the public assistance. We will continue to give support to the farmers. We will ensure that young people have a space to thrive and develop in this country. And as we continue that journey, we will continue it, walking alongside you. And the president will be leading that charge in the next 5 years, because I am convinced beyond a reasonable doubt that you will go out there and put your X next to the cup, because you understand who brings development to this country. Long live the People's Progressive Party, sir. Long live the people of Guyana.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. PPP family, are we ready? Progress must continue. I will now invite Mystic to entertain us.
What settlement? I look good, boy. I look real good. Yeah. Tell your president something, auntie.
I love my president, and we want to see more progress.
Progress will always continue under the PPP. Tell the vice president something.
I love you. Keep on going, do the good work.
Guys, what are you talking about? Whoa! How you feeling, man? Settlements. Hold on, DJ. You're fresh upon this thing. You're young upon this thing. Hold on. Walk with me. I want to talk to you. You see, when I come up for vote, September the 1st is one of the most important decisions you're making in your life. For your future, your children's future, and the future of this country. Right? We got experience. You know, a lot of countries in the world got aisle. Everybody talking about aisle. And they're still living poor. You know why? Mismanagement. We got one of the best economists in the world, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo, managing the country. And that is why I always feel secure that we're on the right path. You understand me? And me granny always tell me something, you know. Me granny always say something. You know, when you're little and you get wind pain, me hear some big man talk about the thing just now. You know, when you get wind pain, right? You see, September the 2nd, a lot of people who fall in the Blue Army and get a serious wind pain. And you know what a snap out wind pain? A nice cup a nice cup, a hot tea, and any cup, a nice old time enamel cup. And that does knock out win pain. You understand? So when you vote in, make sure you put your X next to the cup. And don't let the X touch the line them too. And you gotta educate one another. You understand? Teach them, reach out to them, and I do this thing. Let me do this thing together. Run the track. Aha! Yeah. The people's champion, PPC, strong and mighty. Irfaan, the real boss man, PPC, for you and me. Irfaan, the people's champion, PPC, strong and mighty. Irfaan, the real boss man, PPC, for you and me. For all of we, yeah, all of we.
PPP family, are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? Brothers and sisters, I will now invite to the microphone a gentleman who has dedicated most of his life to the service of our country. Firstly, in defense of our territory, and he would have taken that same love for country into government in 2020. And he's ready to serve us for another 5 years. Brothers and sisters, Bharrat Settlement, Region 5, let's welcome to the microphone the Honorable Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and the Prime Ministerial candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, the real Brigadier retired Mark Phillips.
5 more years on them. 5 more years on them. 5 more years on them. 5 more years for PPP winning this again. 5 more years on them. Let's all vibe. Give thanks for life. Irfaan winning this again. PPP winning this again. 5 more years on them. Let's all vibe. Give thanks for life. Irfaan winning this again. Yeah. Progress must continue.
Good afternoon, Region 5. Thank you, Region 5. Thank you for coming out in your large numbers. Five years ago, I was right here with you. We had a big gathering, but this is the biggest one, I am told, that we ever had at this location. So, comrades, we have grown over the last 5 years. And I must thank His Excellency, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. And I must thank our General Secretary, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo. For leading us and guiding us on this path of economic growth, of this path of development, a development that every Guyanese in every community has benefited from.
and you throughout Region 5. Isn't that so? Didn't you benefit from the development? Comrades, I got a quick story to tell you. I came here for a roadside meeting, a political meeting at the Edward, and it was on Thursday, the 3rd of 4th of July. And you know, 4th of August is Emancipation Day. And a banner turned to me and said, "Boss man, I don't get my freedom. $40,000 remain in my pocket every month because the bridge became free from the 4th of August. 4th of August. So comrades, it's not only development, it's freedom. You know, 2015 to 2020, we had a government that imposed 200 taxes and increased fees on us. Things was terrible. Things got very bad right here in Region 5. And you know what? We went to the election with a manifesto, a list of promises, things that we will do once we win the election. We won the election on the 2nd of March 2020, but they held on to power for 5 months. We got into office on the 2nd of August 2020, and we started to deliver on the promises we made to you, the people in Region 5, and the people throughout Guyana. And one of the first things that we did, we removed all those taxes. We removed all those fees. All of you who work the land, you had to pay more fees to prepare the land. We reduced it to what you were paying before. Isn't that so? Do you want another government to increase it again? Do you want another government to increase it again? Comrades, this is the time we must say, no more, not again to the APNU, no more, not again to the AFC. Comrades, these people are a bunch of jokers. They make promises to you, they got your vote, and when they got into office, they screwed you. That's a harsh term, but I have to use it. They screwed you without grease. That is harder. That is harder to take. That is what they did to you. They did to everybody in Guyana. They promised the public servants that they will increase their salary by 20% within the first 100 days. What did they do? They increased the ministers' salaries by 50% in the first 100 days. And now, these jokers are making new promises. They say they're going to increase the income tax threshold. They're going to carry it to 400,000. And they're going to give all the public servants 35% in pay if they win this election. But they cannot win this election because they failed to deliver on their promises from the last election. And then, you know what? I saw the advertisement for their meeting in Linden today, and they're saying the first $10,000 on electricity will be free, and the first $5,000 on water will be free if they win the election. these are the same people that put VAT on water and on electricity that you had to pay, that we had to remove. How could you vote for these people? The only vote you could vote for them is to vote them out, and you already did that in 2020. They must not be allowed to form any government in this Guyana. And comrades, I'm serious. 5 years of economic development, 5 years of growth, 5 years of shared prosperity, and we need to have 5 more years of that. And you know what? It's only Dr. Irfaan Ali and the PPPC can give us 5 more years of that. And you know, one of the previous speakers said he's African Guyanese. He's African Guyanese too. But all of you here are my brothers and sisters. Amerindian Guyanese, Indian Guyanese, Chinese Guyanese, Portuguese Guyanese, European Guyanese. And you know what? That lovely mix, the mixed Guyanese, the mixed race, all of us, brothers and sisters in development together, put our shoulders to the wheel, and we have to develop this country, and we have to share in its prosperity. Comrades, don't let nobody distract you. And you know what? This time, we voting for development. We voting for economic growth. We ain't voting race. We voted for the only national party in Guyana. The PPPC. So to my fellow African Guyanese, when they come to you, tell them you're not afraid, you're voting for development. We're not only wearing the red, we voted red. Comrades, the only party that has the development of our youths at heart is the PPPC party. The only party that has the development and empowerment of our women folk at heart is the PPPC party. And a powerful woman just spoke to you, and we had some other powerful, youthful women who spoke to you earlier. We believe in development, we believe in empowerment, and we believe in you and your children's future. Look at our policies. When we talk about issuing 50,000 house lots, before we got into office, they laugh at us. We've already surpassed the issuance of 50,000 house lots throughout the length and breadth of Guyana. We have met an economy in shambles, over 30,000 unemployed in the agricultural sector, in the mining sector, in the service sector. And we had COVID. We got into office, and our first priority was to deal with the COVID pandemic. We dealt with COVID. We saved a lot of lives. And you know what? We created 60,000 jobs working with the private sector throughout the length and breadth of Guyana. We did that because we had the right policies to get people back to work, to reinvigorate our economy, to attract foreign direct investment. And because of that, a lot of job opportunities were created for you, the people of Guyana. We promise you
that we will double the income tax threshold. Not like the jokers who promised you and didn't deliver and now come and tell you nonsense. And you know what? When we took office, it was $65,000, and in 5 years today, it's $130,000. And we said, when we make policies, we colorblind. We're making policies for every Guyanese. We don't care about your race. We don't care who you supported. And we must remember the youths and those who are not so young and those who are aged. And we decided that we need to deliver to everyone, including our old folks. When we got in the office, they were getting $21,500. Today they're getting $41,500. Comrades, we've doubled the old age pension. We've doubled the old age pension. Our children in school, when we were out of office, remember before we got out of office in 2015, in 2014 we had oil yet and gas, but we had the PPPC government making people-centered policies, and in 2014 we decided that we'll pay $10,000 to each child in nursery school, primary school, and secondary school. We paid it with what we had in the coffers then. Whatever we were earning, we band our belly and paid it to you for your children. We got out of office. The people that you voted in for 2015 to 2020, they refused to pay it. They said they can't find the money. They ain't got fiscal space. Fancy words. But they take the money and they do other things, like having big, fancy insurance policies that when a minister gets a cough, when he gets a cold or a cough, or he gets a headache, instead of taking Panadol or taking the Tossadril that me and you just go and buy at the market or get from the health center or hospital, they jump on a plane and gone to Ireland for treatment. Because the fancy insurance policy say if you get a headache, go out there and get your treatment. That is what you voted for, and that's why you vote them out. Because you have a government today that is building 12 hospitals throughout the length and breadth of Guyana. Every region getting a brand new hospital. You have a government that is repairing all the health centers and modernizing them with equipment. And even those in the hinterland, they're getting internet connectivity so they could practice telemedicine and treat the people in the hinterland. And we have modernized the distribution of the drugs so everybody can get the drugs that they need wherever they are in their community. That is what our government did for you. So they didn't pay the $10,000, but you heard before, we got into office, and one of our manifesto promises is that we will restart the Because We Care, and we will increase it every year. We restarted it with $15,000 in 2020, and this year you got $50,000. And only the other night, His Excellency said, in the next 5 years, it got to grow like everything else. So you will get more, because as a government, once the economy grows, you will get more. All right, take us serious. 1,000 new roads in communities were constructed over the last 5 years right here in Region 5. New farm-to-market roads Because you say you're feeding all the way in Guyana, we got to give you good roads to get into the farmland. We constructed those roads for you. And we were there in the thick and thin with you when you had the floods. When you had the floods, we deploy all the equipment to bring relief. We deployed the Civil Defense Commission to bring relief. They brought in food hampers from other parts of Guyana, and they bring relief to you, the people. So we are not a good weather government. When it's raining, we're with you. When it's sunshine, we're with you. When it's drought, we're with you. When it's flooding, we're with you. That is the government that you have. Comrades, today you have your child in school. You don't got to worry about CXC payment because we're paying for 8 subjects CXC. And at the Cape level, we're paying for 5. Keep your children in school. In fact, when they're born, when you bring a new child into Guyana, it starts with $100,000 per child. We ain't only talking share prosperity. We delivering on it because we believe in it. And every year your child remain in school, they get it because we care. We have a school feeding program that is expanding. You have money for school uniform. You have school books. That is what we're going to do for you because we believe that the future in Guyana must be prepared to lead Guyana. The farmers, we've made a decision and we spent a few $1 billion in buying the fertilizers. So we're giving all the rice farmers 1 bag per acre. Isn't that so? 1 bag per acre the rice farmers get in. And the cash crop farmers will also be getting fertilizers. Comrades, there's so many things that we have been doing to ensure that we move together in Guyana, that we move from where we were in 2020 to a better position in 2025. And now in 2025, we have realized all our manifesto promises, and we want your vote to move to a far better position that we have brought you here today with us. And comrades, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. The APNU and the AFC is behind us now. Let them stay behind. We are moving forward. Forward together for a better Guyana. But if they want to come on board, we have space for them. They could come on board because development that we are talking about is a development for every Guyanese. The growth we are talking about is the growth for every Guyanese. And to continue having that development and that growth, you have to vote the PPPC back into office. So what I've been doing with you, we have been reasoning this thing through. And we reached a point now where when the guys come to you, you just tell them a big no, N-O. You cannot have my vote. My vote is already decided. It is for the PPPC. When the other man come to you, tell you that he already gets sanctioned, and we want we country get sanctioned. So let you stay far. Let you stay far. We're country people, and we know that if you go to crab dance with this banner, your foot gonna get mud just like he. Keep your feet clean. Stay away from this guy. And stay away from the jokers. the APNU AFC. This is PPPC time. 5 more years of development. And when you go to vote, as I tell you, put your X next to the cup. Don't let nobody drive any fear in you. Take off all the shackles. Be free. Be mentally free. Okay? And once you're mentally free, you will vote for economic development. You will vote for growth. You will vote for a better future for your children and for yourself. And you will vote for the PPPC. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am happy that we made a lot of promises to you. There are many more promises. I could read out the whole list that we made to you and we delivered on. And I know that you're happy and you're contented and you're ready to vote for the PPPC and to elect Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali. Thank you for your vote. Thank you for your vote.
PPP family! Region 5, are we ready? Comrade GS, Mr. President, this seems like the largest rally so far. PPP family! I will now invite on stage Mr. Calvin Barnett to entertain us.
Check, 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 check. Can I see your flags in the air one time? We outside on September the 1st. Let me go, let me go, let me go. Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. Anywhere that we go, you'll see I'm moving every with me. Pull up. Hold on, family, everybody good? PPP family, everybody all right? September the 1st. Listen to me. September the 1st, we outside like wet clothes on a line. You understand me? Who we voted for? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a jump right now as one happy big family. Ready when you're ready, June. I want to see all the flags in the air one time. Boom, boss. Here we go. Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. Anywhere that we go, you'll see I'm moving every with me. With me, when we come together, we mash up it. Watch everybody jumping up together, whipping up together, washing up together, hey, washing up together. Here we go. We don't see skin, we don't see color, we see strength, we see power, we don't see race, one or the other. From you are breathing on this life, you is my brother. Well, even if we fall out, Reggie, we go all out. We will never let the family them fall and sprawl out. Well, everywhere we crawl out, we ready to brawl out. There we go, everybody put your flags in the air one time. Hey, family, when we mash up it. Watch everybody jumping up together, waving up together, winding up together, watching up together. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We outside. Hands in the air one time.
We are enough and we don't move alone. PPP family! Are we ready? I want you to help me welcome our next speaker. Our next speaker is by far the best economist Guyana's ever seen. By far the brightest political mind that has ever walked the shores of our country. Our leader, your leader, the people's leader, the General Secretary of the People's Progressive Party, Dr. Bharrat Jagdeo.
Let me see your hands. Put it up. Put the cup in the air. Oh, come raise it up now. From strength to strength, we're moving with the PPP. What's in my cup stays in my cup. In my cup stays in my cup. My vote is in my cup. In my cup, it's in my cup. My cup, my cup.
Thank you. On behalf of the party, I wish to thank all of you for being here tonight. Every time I go to the many meetings that we've had, and I look upon the crowd, and I see the vast numbers and the diversity of the people in these crowds, it makes me immensely proud about this party and how big we have grown. And it causes me to think that our party, long into the future, will continue to lead this country, and our children will continue to have a bright future. Because we are a political party that believes in the people of this country, all of the people of Guyana. And we are committed every single day to work for all of them, regardless of their race, their religion, their gender, or where they live in Guyana. And because of that, we have seen this gigantic success that we have had right across Guyana. So tonight, I want to speak for a very short time. I want you to listen to our president. For several years now, in the period between 2015 and 2020, I used to speak a lot. I traveled throughout Guyana along with the president. He was not our presidential candidate at that time. And when the air of hopelessness stalked this country, when people were losing jobs in droves, when the children were suffering, when the government was not focused on development but their own enrichment, we carried a message of hope. We said, we will win back the elections and we will change Guyana once again for the better. We won those elections after a hard fight, and today Guyana is changing for the better. And when we made the promises that we will do the following things as Mark said, we will return the children money, we'll double old age pension, we'll reverse the taxes, no new taxes, we'll give back the joint services, the bonus, we will invest in 50,000 house lots, we'd build community roads, we'd start fixing the playground, we'll find jobs for people. We took those commitments seriously. And today that we approach the people 5 years later, we can do so with a sense of satisfaction that in spite of COVID, which took up 2 years of our term, we've been able to deliver to the people of And that's why we're going to win these elections and win them massively come the 1st of September. But I want you today to understand a simple point. We don't have political opponents with a track record of achievements or plans for the future. What is the PPP fighting against? The PPP is fighting against two things in these elections. One, racism, and two, criminality. And why do I say that? On the ballot paper, when you go into the polling places, you will see 6 political parties on the ballot paper. 4 of those political parties are split from the last coalition government: APNU, AFC, Forward Guyana, and then another one with a name too long that I can't even remember, that is run by Simona Brooms. They were all 4 together in the last coalition. They're 4 separate parties, and they think they can fool the people of Guyana by splitting into 4. But the people of Guyana know that they're the same old APNU AFC, and they all preach the same thing: racism, division. They always talk about extrajudicial killing. They will never talk, if you listen to their campaign, they don't talk about how they will create jobs for you, or to take care of our children, or get better health care on education to our people, how they would support you to develop small businesses, how they would take care of your community and keep you safer. All they talk about is racism and division. And they go to the Afro-Guyanese communities. They preach that. They hope to keep Afro-Guyanese away from the PPP. So they abuse them, call them all sorts of names when they come to the PPP. And then they say to some of them, if you support the PPP, they will kick you after the elections. I remember coming to this region and going to some of the Afro-Guyanese communities when we were doing the part-time jobs. And I saw the older folks lingering at the back. They could not believe that this PPP government will go into their communities to get a part-time job for those people living in the communities. And why did they not believe that? Because all their lives they were told that the PPP is racist. The PPP hates Afro-Guyanese. And when they actually saw those young people signing up the part-time jobs, many of them came to me and said, can we also benefit from this too? And I said, yes, you will benefit from that. You will benefit from scholarship. You will benefit from cash grants. You will benefit from everything like every other Guyanese will benefit from. And people are rejecting the racism. That is why they went to New Amsterdam, and even by fetching a crowd there, they only got 500 persons. And tonight in Linden, they will go to their stronghold, which used to vote overwhelmingly APNU, and they have to fetch a crowd from Georgetown to get a crowd in Linden, because people are rejecting the racism. And I don't know what Norton will tell the people of Linden tonight, because they lost jobs under APNU. No housing was done for them. Nothing, no infrastructure. They know what he's going to go? and tell the people of Lindren, PPP will kill your children. PPP is racist. All the negative things again. That is what they will preach there. So the people of this country, if you're living abroad or you're watching us here tonight at Bath Settlement, we must all reject racism. That is what the PPP is fighting again. They don't have any plans for your children or you. We're not fighting against that. They don't have any track record. How can we trust them? So only thing we're fighting against is racism. And then on the other hand, there is another party outside of the four that were part in the past, APNU AFC. There is another party that we're contesting again. It's called WIN. And then PPP. 6 parties on the ballot. And what are we fighting against with this party? That's a party that is trying to protect one man from criminality. So we are fighting 2 things now, racism and criminality. This guy, the Reuters story said he's being investigated for money laundering, for Russian mafia, cocaine smuggling from Colombia, gold smuggling from Guyana. He was sanctioned by the United States government for that. Many people lost their visas because of him. Look, if you go online now, you see there is an imam. They said the imam is a pervert. That's why he lost his visa. And the imam released the transcript of when he went into the United States of America and was interviewed by the immigration officers there. They asked him about his association with Azruddin Mohamed. They put him on a plane and sent him back because of his association with Azruddin Mohamed. Their General Secretary, Primus, waived her visa and said, look, I have my visa here. She went up to the States. She couldn't get in there. But they lied. They put many people at risk because of his criminality. All the people who went on his list of candidates, he fooled many of them. They're coming to us now because they got into trouble, asking the PPP to help them. But they all lost their bank accounts because no bank will deal with a criminal entity and put themselves at risk. And he goes around telling lies all the time. They say they have momentum, but they go pay a few people to go into a community, take some pictures, and then post it and say they have momentum. People in this country are very smart. They're not going to put their children's future at risk. And only now Norton realized, after this Azruddin Mohamed is going into his community, that he is corrupt and he's a threat to the country and a threat to the border. So 2 things we're fighting in these elections: racism and criminality. We're not fighting other political parties that have plans for your future. And you have to be careful. As we get closer to the elections, they're going to start telling more lies online. They're going to be spreading rumors because that's all they're good at. Rumors of racism, rumors of corruption, rumors like what he did. He said PPP ministers are going to be sanctioned too. It's a blatant lie because he wanted to take his worries and say, look, they would be sanctioned too, so it's no problem, we're all sanctioned. It's a lie. Up to today, I had to fight off one of those rumors, and they have the racists who keep spreading these rumors from the different camps. So be careful. Go watch online. You would see as we get closer to the elections, the hate will increase in intensity. We have to be careful about that. When you vote for the PPP, you're voting to continue what we started in 2020, to restore life back in the country. We have to help people who live in poverty. All of the workers that they fired, we got them working again. We have to help people who live in poverty to get a better life. We have to take care of the children. We now made university education free. We give them back their grants. We're paying for CXC for 8 subjects. In the next term, every parent would see an increase in the Because We Care grant. They will see a transport grant to every family. We'd start school feeding programs for our children. Those who need a house lot here in Region 5-2 will get a house lot, and we'd help people to build and improve their homes. More people will get cash grants. The part-time workers will see an increase in salaries. The public servants will see that. The pensioners are going to have an increase in salaries. People are going to have better paying jobs. The 4-lane road that we'll do from Mahika to Rossignol to connect with a high-span bridge will cause more interaction and more containers coming across here. You'd have all the sports facilities done in your villages. Every village would see more investment in lights, security cameras, concrete drains, all of these things you're voting for in the elections. And the rice farmers will get help, the sugar workers, the livestock farmers. The children would have more access to university education without leaving this region. That is what you're voting for yourself, your family, to keep this country safe, to keep our borders safe. This is what the People's Progressive Party is about. So we don't have opponents who have any plan for that future. We have people who are spreading racism. The 4 parties that were part of APNU AFC, racism. And then we have one man who is a criminal who is trying to stay out of jail, hoping if he wins a seat in Parliament, that will happen. That's what we are fighting against. So I want to urge all of you to make sure that everyone in this region goes out very early in the morning. Elections are won when you vote. And I want you to talk to the people. Go online. Make sure that we don't put our future at risk, the children's future at risk, your family's future at risk. Because with every other party, that is what you'll be doing. And now, the experience to run this country, the other parties, if I had a cake shop, I wouldn't put them to run my cake shop, much less run a country. One man can't even speak at his own press conferences. Look at Irfaan Ali. Irfaan Ali has an enormous amount of experience. He was minister for many years. He managed some of the biggest portfolios in this country. He has experience. He sat in the cabinet before he became president, so he was aware of all of the issues, national security issues, border matters. He became president, and he has done us proud. He has represented us globally with great distinction. He has kept our country safe. He has led the economic strategy of our country that's changing people's lives. Anybody can see this country is making progress like never before. and much more is to come in the future. And Mark Phillips, our prime ministerial candidate, this is a man of substance. He commanded the army of this country, and he stands by Irfaan Ali's side. And we all stand behind them. Look at the other side. Nothing. Norton is nothing, right? They didn't even run a junior department in government. And how can you entrust your child's future in their hands? So tonight, I want to talk to the people who are at home, those young people too. Who are being misled and they are told they can get $50,000 to wear a blue t-shirt and go somewhere. And then when they go to collect the money, they get beaten up because of that. They can't even collect their money. What happens after September 2nd? What happens on September 2nd? The 50,000 is gone. He disappears, as Mohamed disappears, and then only one party will be there to lead this country and take care of all of you, including those people. It's a People's Progressive Party. So thank you for being here tonight. We really appreciate you. Make sure on election day you go out in massive numbers and vote PPP. Thank you very much.
PPP family, are we ready? Are we ready for September 1st? All right, at this time, I will invite A.W. Lyrical to perform for us.
PPPC family, put your flags in the air.
Lyrical. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh.
Berbice.
Right now I feel I need too much bad I put me need. I see they watching me. Why you they watching me? Just mind your business and don't worry about me. Hey, hey. Look. PPPC family, good night. How you feeling? Come September the 1st. I voting. You voting. We voting. PPPC. When I say one, you say Guyana. One. Put your flags in the air. Oh yeah. Look how y'all looking nice. Sing for me. One, na na na, one. Let's get one, na na na, one. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. One heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. They're singing, let's get together. And let me tell you something. You see the PPPC family, we are all about love, unity, and togetherness. And look how y'all looking beautiful in y'all red. I want you to turn to the person next to you and tell them I love you. Wonderful. And look. Now let me tell you something. I don't care what nobody could tell me differently. You see President Irfaan Ali, that is the best president in the world. A man that loves his people and loves his country. When I say President Irfaan Ali, say 5 more years. President Irfaan Ali. Let me see you raise your hands and put them big family. Whoa! Look at people.
Show me your hands in the air with your flag. Up, 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 Berbice.
Jump around the place. I want you to tell my ways. Jumping up and down, even on the ground. Jump anything you say. Everybody, all my people say. Yeah, yeah. Low, Barbies, how you feeling tonight? My name is A.W. Lyrical, the Jari Boss, no stranger to Berbice. And I say this proudly, fully endorse President Irfaan Ali and the PPP for the next 5 years. One more time. When I say one, you say Guyana. One. Thank you.
PPP family! Region 5 family! Are we ready? I want you to join with me as we welcome to the microphone our next speaker. He has certainly been at the center of all and every development we would have enjoyed as citizens of this country over the last 5 years. He would have changed and transformed every community across our country. He would have improved the livelihood of every Guyanese throughout the length and breadth of our country. And he's ready to continue to develop our country for another 5 years. My brothers and sisters, Region 5, let us welcome to the microphone His Excellency, the President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana and presidential candidate of the People's Progressive Party Civic, His Excellency, the President, Dr. Mohamed Irfaan Ali.
Irfaan the people them love. Irfaan them love. Irfaan Ali them love. He said, Irfaan Ali are the boss.
Are you dealing with the boss?
PPP coulda never take a loss. We are vote for PPP fast.
5 more years on them. 5 more years on them. 5 more years.
Comrades.
Yeah. Up, 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 up. With the cup. There is only one way for a better Guyana. There is only one way for a brighter Guyana. There is only one way for a prosperous Guyana, and that is the People's Progressive Party Civic. My brother and my friend, the General Secretary, spoke about momentum. On September the 2nd, those who believe they have any momentum, the only thing they will have is a good old-fashioned motion. And I want all the pharmacy to get ready the Imodium so we can help them to stop their motion. We are a party
We are a party of track record. We are a party of commitment. We are your every day, your every season, and your every moment. Every time this country needed the People's Progressive Party Civic, we were right there in every struggle. From colonization to independence, to fighting dictatorship, to returning democracy, to rebuilding a bankrupt economy, to giving our children a future they can look forward to. It is the party, this party, that has always stood with you. Service is not about 3 months. It's not about an elections. It's not about personal protection and protection on criminality. Service is what we give 75 years and counting. 75 years of selfless, relentless service to the people of this country. Every single leader that stood before me, every single leader that will stand after me. Look at this stage tonight. Not only have we fulfilled the dream of Dr. Jagan in uniting this country and building the strongest national party, but look at this stage tonight. You see our future, the young people ready to take this country and our party forward, higher and higher and higher. My friends, in 2015, they came to you with the same broken record. They tried to turn you against your government. They spoke about corruption. They spoke about what they will do. And then some people fell for the trick. And after 5 years of government, they could not prosecute a single person. And after 5 years of government, not a single promise was fulfilled by the AP and UAFC government. Compare that to today. Your children can earn their degrees, their masters, their PhD from their bed under the Gold Scholarship Program. Your children can become trained teachers and trained graduates from right here in the region. And we will put the infrastructure to ensure your children will be nurses, doctors, pharmacists, engineers, technologists from right here in this region. They won't have to go to Georgetown. They would not have to leave this region. We are going to invest more and more so that you will have no cost for educating your family. So you will have to spend no money for health services, for educational services. We will give you better quality water and reduce the cost of that because we are going to invest to make things easier for you. Right here in 2015 and 2020, in Bharrat settlement, the tax authority came to you and they were counting your salary beds to charge you taxes. We assure you that you will not pay any taxes, and you did not pay any new taxes under the PPP. And you can't build food security by taxing our farmers. You have to build food security by helping our farmers to increase their productivity, give them financial support, give them technical support, give them the tools to be more productive, reduce their cost of production, and give them access to markets. And that is what we will be building for farmers. And my friends, don't ever forget what they promised our sugar workers and what they gave our sugar workers when they came to office. Today again, they let the cat out of the bag when one of the candidates said that they will close the sugar estates and convert the land into marijuana and hemp plantation. We have to stop these people in their tracks by voting solidly for the People's Progressive Party Civic. And what are you voting for, Region 5? You have heard about everything. You're not only voting for the simple things. For us, increase in grants, increase in old age pension, more water subsidy, more support for your children, transportation grants, increase in salaries. Those are simple things. What you're voting for is much bigger, much far more bigger than those things. Not only the increase in part-time salaries, you're voting for a future that you cannot even imagine. Here in Region 5, we are already working with one of the best project developers, Bechtel, and they are working on the road link from Brazil with a deep water harbor, so that within the first months of government, we will have the project document, and the next pipeline, the next gas pipeline will come in Region 6, and Region 5 will benefit from those jobs. The next 5 years is about not only creating those jobs, the next 5 years is preparing your children, preparing the next generation by investing in the technical skills and capacity, by building up your skills level, by upskilling the people so that you will take those jobs when they come. My friends, my brothers and sisters, the Vice President and the Prime Minister told you about a new 4-lane road that you will get. They also told you about a new infrastructure. We are not only going to build the drainage and irrigation in the backlands and build proper farm-to-market access roads and open up more than 40,000 acres of new lands, but in the housing community, we are going to build your concrete drains. We're going to give you your street lights. We're going to invest in your security, your community parks, your recreational facilities. But more importantly, you in this region, you must be part of that building. The opportunities that we create in this region must first and foremost go to the people of this region so you can be involved in the transformation. My friends, when we started the aquaculture project, the prawns project, they told Minister Zulfi that that cannot happen. Today, by the end of this year, that project will turn over 1.5 billion Guyana dollars. And we are going to grow that project. We are going to grow that project within 3 years to turn over annually $6 billion. But more importantly, we are going to hand that project over to the young people of Region 5 so you can own it. And my friends, this is a region that has a rich tradition in livestock farming. And we are not only talking about building this region as a livestock capital of the Caribbean. We have started that investment. Today, we have increased your black belly sheep population by almost more than 100%. And we are going to increase your livestock population in the next 5 years by more than 2,000% by investing in good breed, by investing in the embryo, by investing in the feed mills. Not only the livestock, but investing in the feed mills to support you. Investing in the feed mills to support you. Investing in the pasture, but ensuring that your animal, your livestock will have high quality feed at highly subsidized costs under the People's Progressive Party Civic. Already, we have completed the modern abattoir that will be of international standards. We're going to build a cold storage facility to support our small farmers, our livestock farmers, because we want to extend the shelf life of your product. We want you not to dump your product, but we must add value to your product and find market for those products. And that is what we're going to invest in. A modern agro-processing facility with all the technical support, with the best technology to support our small farmers, with the best technology to support our medium and large-scale farmers. And I'm spending a lot of time on agriculture in this region because agriculture is the backbone of this region. And we want you to know that we will invest in you, in this economy, in your production, in your land, and make agriculture and food production not only profitable, but sustainable, life-changing, and transformative. And yes, we have already started to have the renewal of the coconut plantation with higher yields and better variety, because the plantation in this region is aging, and we cannot wait until it's aged out before we do the transfer of the new high-yielding coconut plants. We are starting that project so we can build a strong coconut industry and invest in the processing and packaging facility right here in the region. When we talk about home ownership, it is not only about giving you land. We are going to transfer money directly to families to build their homes, rehabilitate their homes, improve their homes. Every single Guyanese family must now be able to live under their own shelter in dignity, honor, and pride, and that will be under the People's Progressive Party civic government. My brothers and sisters, you know when we say we will do it, it will be done. because we will get it done. We're going to invest in drainage and irrigation, but more importantly, we are going to bring the farmers together into consortiums. We're going to help you to own your own equipment and take charge of your own block drainage so that you can protect your crop yourself. Already in this region, we have almost 20 excavators, and we have invested in putting a mini excavator in every single NDC. The next phase of investment is to put the equipment in the hands of the farmers directly. My friends, when we talk about rice expansion, it's not empty talk. It's about understanding the rice industry. When they said to us that we cannot find crop insurance, today we have led the world and we have now crop insurance ready for our rice farmers. When the global market collapsed, who came to your rescue? It was the People's Progressive Party Civic. When fertilizer was short in the last 5 years, who came to your rescue? It was the People's Progressive Party Civic. When fuel price went up, who removed the taxes? Who came to the rescue of the people? And those who understand the rice industry must also understand that rice requires subsidies. Subsidies to reduce your input costs. Subsidies to help you with research and development. Extension services so that your costs of production can come down. And if your costs of production come down, your profitability will increase. Our objective is to reduce the risk associated with rice farming so that your cost of capital, your interest rate can come down. We are going to give the incentives to the banking system so they can give you similar interest rate for agriculture like they give for low-income housing. We're going to co-invest with you. We're going to make the resources available. We're going to build out in this region storage facility for rice farmers, because today you have created history in this region. For the first time, we are cultivating 103,000 acres of rice in this region. And my friends, why you think all your relatives are overseas? Why you think they want to come back now to register for the old age pension and to register for the cash grant? Because they understand and they have seen that with this government, it will continue to go up, 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 up. To the extent today that is now viable for our brothers and sisters in the diaspora to buy a ticket and come back home to pick up the old age pension. That is a transformation. We are creating a land of opportunity, a land of fulfillment, a land of excitement, a land of opportunity. Now is not the time to gamble with that future. It is not the time to gamble with opportunities that are ahead of us. This is the time to consolidate. This is time to convert these historic crowds into a historic victory on September the 1st for the People's Progressive Party. And yes, we have to find support for our farmers to help them to bring down their transportation costs, to help them to own their own means of transport. We'll invest in the technology, in the extension services, in the financial services, in getting money in your pocket and building out an ecosystem that will make our farmers successful here and across our country. And we are not only talking about small business development grant. We don't want only to give our part-time workers bigger salaries. We want to help them to own their own businesses. We want to upskill them so they can take higher levels of permanent job. That is what we're about. That is why when we talk about small business support, we are talking about technical support. We are talking about financial support. We are talking about giving them the capital. And let me talk to our sugar workers. What we want for our sugar workers is the opportunity to work in a way that you have less pressure on your body. That is why we will invest in technology and mechanization. We want you to work with greater ease. But more importantly, we want to develop a strategy of income expansion for our sugar workers so they don't depend solely on their earnings in the sugar estate. We will invest with them, for them to expand their income base and their income source. And we're going to give them special incentives. When the Vice President went to Berbice Region 6 and he launched his Swamp Spring project, they had all kind of names they called the project on him. Today, that project is turning over billions of dollars in the economy in Region 6. And that is what we want to do. We have to support our fisher folk. We have to help them. We have to help them. We have to find ways in which we'll build out other forms of income. I hear you just now. We have to work with them to find other forms of income to support them in replacing their seines, in replacing their engines, in expanding their areas of catch, in the technology that is required, helping them and bringing them in the aquaculture program so we can create a stable income platform for our fisher folk. That is what is going to take them forward. When we speak about poverty reduction, we are speaking about you not only reducing the cost of things, but we are investing in you so you can own things, you can own businesses, you can own your homes, you can own properties that are increasing in value, you can have access to great water, good education, the best health care, the best drainage and irrigation, the best infrastructure, so your children can live a life of fullness. And when we speak about investing to reduce cost of living, it's about how we build our own capacity. How we build our own capacity to expand our production, to add value. And that value will be created when soon We bring down your cost of electricity by more than 50%. Your cost of cooking gas will be among the lowest, if not the lowest in the world. That is the type of investment we are making in you. And women in our society, we have to invest in our women because women are the bedrock of development. Women today have opportunities they never had before, and they have shown us what they can do with those opportunities. More than 70% of our graduates today are young women. Women are taking their place. To our grandmothers and our mothers, your children and grandchildren, especially your daughters and granddaughters today, are living the life you wish you had the opportunity to live. And young people, do not take that for granted. Do not take the sacrifices that they made. Do not take the sacrifices, 75 years of hard work by this party for granted. Understand what the future is about. When we speak about women, we are talking about special tax incentive for single women-led families, so we can support single mother-led families, support them to build stronger families, support them to live a life of fulfillment. No longer must our young women way behind starting a family and protecting their children and pursuing their professional career. Many women have to give up their professional aspiration, their educational aspiration, because they were building a family. That is why we will invest in child care facilities in every NDC so they can have the opportunity to fulfill this. For us to achieve our full productivity, for this country to achieve our full productivity, we have to deploy every single form of labor, because our human capital is our greatest asset. We have to invest in that asset and deploy that asset to build the economy we want. The future we are talking about is about incentivizing family, building larger families and stronger families. Already we have started by giving a newborn grant to every single child that comes into our country. We have to invest in your security and your quality of life. We have to invest in your dignity and your honor. We started a program under the First Lady office, ending period poverty, giving young women sanitary supplies for a year. And today, we have decided in our manifesto that we are going to remove all taxes on sanitary supplies and other basic supplies for feminine health, for women health. We are investing in our women. We are investing in our sisters, in our mothers, in our grandmothers. We are investing because we believe in you. My friends, today as we build this country, an important part of building out our country is about societal empowerment, civic education. We have to ensure that our religious organizations, that they are part of this development. We have to build out sports and recreational facility. You will have in this region a world-class horse racing track, because you are the cradle of horse racing. We are going to invest in family-oriented spaces. We're going to give you the tools to build stronger communities. We are not only talking about investment in grants and salaries. Those are natural things under the People's Progressive Party Civic. But we are talking about the more transformative ideas. We are talking about ideas that will take you to the next level of prosperity, that will create entrepreneurs and build stronger families and communities. And to our men and women in uniform, you have never ever have a government that is more loving and caring to you than the People's Progressive Party Civic. Bharrat Jagdeo, as president, gave a bonus to our men and women in uniform without oil and gas. They took it away with oil and gas. We return it with oil and gas. We promoted them. We increased their salaries. And I speak to them directly because I believe that we have made a good investment. And I believe that they care about their future. And I believe they care about the truth. And on the 22nd of this month, they will have an opportunity to embrace a future that will continue to look out for them. And I say, as you embrace that future, your choice is crystal clear. It must be the People's Progressive Party Civic. And you must not be ashamed of it. You must wear that badge of honor with pride. Our farmers, our nurses, our public servants, our private sector, our men and women in uniform, every Guyanese, think carefully. Think with your conscience. Think with a deep sense of reflection. And if you do that, it will be clear to you that this party has not only delivered to you, but this party has earned your trust, your support, your love, and your commitment. So tonight, it's about the future. It's about you making that decision of not gambling this future away, of understanding the consequential value of this decision, and understanding that these historic crowds must now translate into a historic victory for the People's Progressive Party Civic. So I say to you, our pensioners, those persons living with disability, not only have we put you on a permanent register and you get a monthly support, but we are going to invest in ensuring you have transportation and you too have opportunities to earn, develop, and advance in this economy. To our brothers and sisters in Maracaibo, Do not forget that your sons and daughters were brutally sent home, that you had not more than one senior government visit between 2015 and 2020. Do not forget that it's this party that has stood with you and stood by you. Do not ever forget that. And you can be assured that it is this party that will stand with you every single time you need us to stand with you. So I say, Region 5, I say, but onward to victory, forward, together for a better Guyana. Whether it's Hope Town, Belladrum, Bath, Bushlot, yes, whichever village it is, you have a duty tonight. And that duty is to enlist in this movement. And in the next 3 weeks, when they will deploy every single tool to divide us, to question us, every single tool of lies will be deployed in the next 3 weeks. We depend on you to take the message of truth, to take the message of facts, and to stand behind and with this movement so that on September the 1st, we not only come out victorious, but historically victorious. So together, when they say divide, we say unite, 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 unite. I leave you by reminding you, there is only one way. Up, 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 up with the cup. Thank you. We love you. God bless you.
Irfaan all the pass through. Take a seat, cause the seats them can't lose. You can't see the next party confused. Don't talk about one term or one two. PPC where the people them choose. If you now vote,
PPP family! PPP family! Are we ready for the 1st of September? Region 5, we vote in PPPC. As we're winding down on our rally, I would like to invite all of the artists on stage as they join our presidential candidate, our prime ministerial candidate, our general secretary, and all the other candidates of the People's Progressive Party Civic. Forward together! Forward together for a brighter Guyana!
Yo! Put your flags in the air! PPPC family! Open up and up!
Cause when we roll, we don't roll alone. Anywhere that we go, you see no I'm moving every with me. With me. When we Berbice, we mash up friend.
Put your flags in the air!
Watch everybody jumping up together.
Together! Jumping up together!
Hey, jumping up together.
Yo! Talk to them. Talk to them.
We don't see skin. We don't see color. We see strength.
Yo!
We see power. One does the race. One or the other.
Yeah.
Have you ever on this side, you is my brother. Well, even if we fall out, brethren, we go all out. We will never let the family them fall us sprawl out. But everywhere we put your flags in the air. Put your flags up. Come move with me, with me. Here we go. Let me see you raise your hands and put them in the air. Put them in the air. Yo, let me see you raise your hands and put them in the air. Put them in the air. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey, jump and let us see. Love and unity. One day family together, yeah. Again, jump and let us see. Love and unity. One day family together, yeah. Yo, PPPC family, how you feeling? Remember, September the 1st, I voting, you voting, we voting, PPPC.
Balancing when we on the road.
Watch me balancing. I want to see all the flags in the air one time. Put your rocks. Put your hands. Put your drum. There we go. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your hands up. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your. I want you to jump up. Jump up. Let me go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Now listen this. Every region we go to, we attract the largest crowds because we are PPPC. You understand me? So listen, I know when I say balance, we can't run to this side and we can't run to that side. So what we going to do? When we say balance, you put your flag in the air. And when we say we go in this side, we wave it this side. And when we go that side, we wave it that side. Everybody ready? You ready? Tune again. Now put your flags in the air.
Balancing when we on the road.
Put your flags up. Watch we balancing. Watch we balancing. Yes, we touching every road. Watch we balancing. Watch we balancing. Let it go. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your hands up. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your hands up. How are you doing? Jump. We going this side. We going this side. Let it go. 1, 2, 3. Recession.
All we want to do is have fun.
Jumping up in the blazing sun, blazing sun, blazing sun. Some have energy, some have none.
What do you got? Tell me you're fun.
We ain't leaving till the thing done. Region 5. This year we balancing, and everybody joining in. No time for sleeping.
I'm taking anything you bring. Sexy is in the line. Come on, fellas, take a wine. We ain't leaving, not we ain't going.
Everybody hands up. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your hands up. Jump up, jump up, jump and put your. How are you to jump up? This side.
1, 2, 3, 4. Mashing up the place. Jump and mash up the place. Mashing up the place. Jump and mash up the place. Mashing up the place. Throw your rock in the place. Mashing up the place. Balancing the savannah. Jumping up in panorama.
Look at people.
Region 5.
Me wanna.
How you know? Put your hands in the air.
Jump around the place. I want to feel my waist. Jumping up and down. Even on the ground. Jumping in the van. I'm raising my hand. Hear my people say. Yeah, man. What is so sweet? Oh, na, na. Time to start this session.
Play no. Now listen this. September the 1st, they can tell you all don't go out. They can tell you all don't vote. They can tell you all don't do this. They can tell you all don't do that. When they come in and they're sharing all them crazy news, watch them in the face and ask them, are you stupid? Because we going out very early and we going and vote. And when we win on September 4th, the next day it is going to be this.
Yo!
I'm not coming to work today.
Tell them!
Can't see.
No, nothing wrong with my eyes. I just can't see myself.
Coming to work today.
Thank you. In other words, I'm not doing. put your flags in the air. One time. Let me know. Holiday. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not going to work today. Holiday. Today is a holiday. 1, 2, 3, next.
Low. PPP family, make some noise. Wow, Carlo, I think this is the loudest crowd so far. They ain't sleepy.
Hold on. But listen this. Over this side more loud than over that side. Over this side, make some noise one time.
At all. You want to see problem? This is me side. When I say one, you say Guyana my side. One.
Yeah, song very quiet. My side, when I say 5 more years, you say 5 more years.
Give me the rhythm. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Listen this.
Talk to them.
Play it low. I want you to understand something.
Talk to me.
This is Berbice, Sweden, you understand? Listen this. Hey, woman lie down and the man can't function. Again, woman lie down and the man can't function. One more time. Woman lie down and the man can't function.
Sing
louder.
It.
Woman lie down and the man can't function.
Now let me see if me side know it. 1, 2, 1, 2, and let me go. Sanko liki love up on the damani gala. Yo, Sanko liki love up on the damani gala.
Holla. Are you ready for this one? Y'all gonna be shocked with this one, right? Hear me now. Watch me now. Rajin nada chima juma. Say. Rajin nada chima juma. Put them up. Cha na 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 say. Cha na 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 say. Somebody make some noise. I wonder if they remember this one. Listen this. Small days is still on my mind. Small days is. Hey, say my neighbor had some little children. And when they're singing and they're dancing, I just really admire them.
Hold on, I have a question. Look, anybody ready to go home? Run it. We gonna have a grand time. Yo! All night tonight. All night tonight. We gonna have a grand time. Whole night tonight. And whole night tomorrow night.
Listen this.
Sing it, Carlo.
We ain't giving up the mountains.
Say what?
We ain't giving up no tree.
No.
We ain't giving up no river.
No, not all.
That belongs to we.
Sing it.
Not one blue sake.
Not all.
Not one rice grain. Not one chorus.
Now listen. Small days is still on my mind. Sing. Small days is a good time. Berbice, my neighbor had some little children. And when they running and they playing, it's really admire them.
Now let me tell you this. We ain't giving up no mountain. And we ain't giving up no vote. Hear this one now. We ain't giving up no vote.
Yeah.
We ain't giving up no vote. We ain't giving up no vote that belongs to we.
Hey!
Hey! Oh, Bangali Babu! Oh, Bangali Babu! Oh, Bangali Babu! Oh, Bangali Babu!
Oh, yeah!
Hey. I am the very best of the...
Oh.
I am the very best of the Guyanese.
Now hear this.
We come from the country they call Land of the... Louder! We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. Me say pack up. One love because we going back to Guyana some more. Me tell them pack up it and let we go because we